It was a busy night on the high school basketball court. Now that the snowy conditions have moved out, everybody was back on their regular schedules. The gym was packed to see Science Hill and West Ridge tonight. Early in the game, Braxton Dixon scooped up the ball off the floor, and he'll manage to get the layup and the foul on the other end. Then West Ridge finds an opening as Larson Smith would lay one in for West Ridge for the bucket. However, Science Hill was there to brawl. They clashed with West for a rebound, which is put back up by Blake Barnes to keep the Toppers in the lead. They never looked back. They would go on to win tonight, 54-38. At Snyder Gymnasium, Sullivan East was in town to take on Daniel Boone. Coming out of halftime, Sullivan East leads, but Zach Johnson changed that with a three-pointer from center court, putting the Blazers back on top. Sullivan East responds. Hurley Sink gets a pass, sinks a three-pointer for the Patriots. They even the game up, but Johnson was not letting off the gas. He makes a mad dash down the court for a layup to keep Daniel Boone on top. They would go on to win 66-51. Now in Jonesboro, the David Crockett Pioneers welcome in Tennessee High Vikings. Second half, the Vikings' Russell Blevins dishes it to Caden Terry in the middle as he knocks down the free throw line jumper. On the other end, Colt Mullins in the post finds Nolan Street cutting to the basket for the wide open layup to extend the Pioneer lead, but the Vikes kept coming after the screen. Reed Miller gives it up to Cannon Swift, who lines it up and drills a three-pointer. Tennessee High came back to win tonight, 56-53. In Carter County, Unicoi County taking on the Elizabethan Cyclones. First quarter and the Devils get started. Carter Simmons at the top of the key laces in the triple for the first bucket of the game. Betsy would answer. Nathan Bailey feeds the pass inside to Jackson Buckles, who puts up the shot from the post, banks it off the glass for 2 points. Back to Unicoi County. Brady Simmons has it, crosses over, spins into the lane, drops in the finger roll. Blue Devils went on to win 78-71. In Lebanon, the fate of the Southwest District on the line with number 2 Pioneers hosting number 1 G-Men of Graham. We'll start off with the Pioneers. Dawson Rasnick swishes in a 3, nothing but net. G-Men fight back. Channing DeCebo loops through the Pioneers to get a lay-in. Pioneers kept coming though. Ethan Horn split the G-Men's defense for a layup. However, it wasn't enough. Graham goes on to win 66-44 and maintains their number 1 spot. Moving up, U.S. Route 19, where Abingdon's Falcons hosted Lehigh's Generals in the third. A-Town's Isaiah Draper pushes through the Generals for a layup. Then Hudson Large comes in for a layup that just beats the buzzer. Moving to the third, Generals fight back. Cutchin Wynn pops in a jumper. However, it wasn't enough. Abingdon went on to win tonight, 57-26. Earlier in the day, the Lady Falcons, Lady Generals had their time on the court. A-Town's Maddie Fields gets the pass, drops in a lay-in. Generals fight back. Lily Williams steals the ball, runs down the court, and scores on the other end with a layup. However, it was all Falcons. A.J. Ashley Trivett, the North Carolina State signee, drills a three-pointer. Lady Falcons dominate tonight, 62-21. Back to West Ridge, where Science Hill came calling coming out of the half. Tegan Tipton takes a shot in the paint for West Ridge for the bucket. Back come the Toppers. They were looking to call back in the lead. Chloe Summers will sink a 3 from the side court. However, West Ridge was just a little too much tonight. Anna Hannery responds with a 3 of her own. West Ridge sends the Toppers home. That final 51-43.